Saturday, folks. College Football Saturday, September 13th. September 13th, 2025. This is during the Alabama-Wisconsin game. ABC is showing an example of how their quarterback, Alabama Crimson Tide quarterback, looks a defender off to complete a pass. But in using this example, ABC's presented another bad passing game design by an organization and a team, in this case, Alabama Crimson Tide. Watch. What happens is that after the snap, quarterback takes one fake and one two steps. But look, there's no receiver ready right now to catch the pass. In other words, this ball can't be thrown on time because the quarterback is stepping back on time. And is there any receiver that's turned around that's available? No. Is there any receiver that is running a pass pattern that calls for an early throw so that you lay it out to them? No. None of that. In fact, Alabama is facing a defense that's in a zone. Look at it. And so, excuse me, put that back here. That's in a zone. Look at it. You've got on this side four short and basically two deep. The free safety over here, right there, and then of course over here it looks like they overshifted the defense. But and if this quarterback is supposed to be up, then it looks like this quarterback is indeed. They're sort of out of position here. They're stacked, right? But the bottom line is they're all up here. There's nothing down here. And if this is all the time that Alabama is getting, then you have to design plays that call for two steps for the receiver, like number 4 coming out of the backfield. Number 4 should just be assigned to turn around. It's not for him to know that. That has to be in the play design. That has to be in the play book. If it's not in the playbook, the players aren't going to know to do it. You have to put it in there from the start and coach it during training camp and then reiterate it during preparation for the game. But instead, this is what happens. See, he's flushed out of the pocket. Now, a number of people say, well, then, he can make the play on his own. You don't want a quarterback having to improvise to make up for your bad play design. But that's what this is. That's what this is. And that's what ABC actually is essentially ratifying. That fact that this gentleman has to roll out and run, that's bad play design. It's not something you planned on. Sure, you'd like to have it because it means you gain yardage. And you say, but you're saving a bad play design. But that's bad coaching. And that's what's going on with Alabama right now and a lot of other teams that don't know how to design a timed passing game. You get stuff like this. And people think it's great TV, but it's not great football. You get your guy injured like that. He's your quarterback, okay? Now, is it great he can run? Yeah, but can he throw? Okay. This is what he did, all right? And they're pointing where he is, okay? And see that? All right? He went and made a throw, barely caught. All those are what ifs. You want certainty. The certainty starts with the design of the play. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube and bookmark NFL News by Zenny62.com and ZennyReport.com.